TV. And if you plan on watching the 65th Annual Grammy Awards this weekend, you might want to check the premiere ceremony. You can stream that live with a lot of other folks over at the Delta Blues Museum. They are having a big event for that. Joining us is the executive director, Shelley Ritter, to tell us a little bit more. Hey, Shelley.
Hey, Rebecca, how are you?
I am not complaining. Looks like y'all have got a busy week gearing up for the 65th Annual Grammy Awards this weekend. What you got cooking?
Well, we are so excited for Christone Kingfish Ingram and Mr. Sip and Bobby Rush that we decided to host our own Grammy Watch Party here at the Delta Blues Museum. So Sunday afternoon from 1:30 to 5:30, we're going to be streaming upstairs in our what we call the new wing. It's about 10 years old, but we still call it the new wing, with some little appetizers and cocktails and just celebrating these great Mississippi artists.
Which I think it's cool for us to know that we've got, we've got 3 up nominated this year. Do you know which categories Kingfish, Mr. Sip, and Bobby Rush will be in?
I think Mr. Sip and Bobby Rush are in the same category, and Kingfish is in the Best Contemporary Blues Album category. So I think Bobby Rush and Mr. Sip are in the traditional blues album.
After all these years, does Bobby Rush, I'm not as familiar with Mr. Sip, but does Bobby Rush have a Grammy? Has he won a Grammy over the years?
He hasn't won every year, but he has been nominated numerous times, and he has won before.
Okay, good deal. What about Kingfish?
Kingfish this is his 3rd nomination for his 3rd album, and he won last year. So he is 3 for 3 in nominations and 1 for 3 in awards. So hopefully he'll be 2 for 3.
Yeah, hopefully so. I mean, we'll definitely have a reason to sort of tune in and sort of look. So this isn't going to be the whole Grammy Awards that you guys are going to be premiering. It's just the premiere ceremony. So do you know if Kingfish and them will be in that particular ceremony, or is this more of just celebrating and getting ready to watch the rest of the Grammys?
Well, they will be in the audience for the ceremony, and if they win, they will come down and accept it.
Yes.
This is the big ceremony that is broadcast on television. This happens. It's a premiere ceremony, so they cut to clips from the afternoon awards during the live awards.
Gotcha. Okay. Now
the live broadcast awards. Yeah, because we're streaming.
Correct. Because I was thinking, man, the Grammys I thought usually came on later in the afternoon or at night, not necessarily during the day. But that makes more sense.
It's all the same day, but they. I think there's like 50 categories that they award before what one would turn in. At 6:30, 7:30 on your TV.
So we're getting to go party early, and then we can see. Yeah, I like that.
With our friends.
Do you know if any other? So these are the only 3 Mississippians that are up for a Grammy this year. Do you know if there's others?
I am not certain because we have focused on blues. I believe one of the a Jackson record producer, I believe, is up for something, and there may be a few others, but we just kind of combed the blues categories.
That's okay, yeah.
Stay with our mission.
I get that. Keep it simple. But if people come to the museum, even if it's not for the watch party, but maybe over the next, several months or weeks, they can actually see all 3 represented in the museum's gallery, correct?
Yes. And they can, if you go to our website, you can take a tour with Kingfish in the gallery in our virtual tours section.
Which you came to good things to talk about that there was lots of other 2 virtual tours if folks wanted to get in on that. Okay, if we want to come to the watch party, how does it work? Do we need tickets, Shelley? How do we dress?
No,
what are we doing?
We're just hosting this to honor the 3 gentlemen. So just come on. It's open to the public.
It's open to the public. That's going to be this Sunday, 1:30 to 5:30, and hopefully we'll walk away with 3 Mississippians getting 3 Grammys this year, at least with the blues categories.
Yes.
Well, that's good stuff. And we want to plan our trip to the Delta Blues Museum. How do we do that?
Just come to Clarksdale. We are open 10 to 5, Monday through Saturday. And, of course, we'll have special hours this Sunday from 1:30 to 5:30.
All righty, Shelley. Well, best of luck to our Mississippi blues gentlemen, and we'll all be tuning in to watch. And if you're in the area, stop by and see Shelley. It should be a good time.
Yes, please do.
All righty. Thank you so much, Shelley.
Thank you, Rebecca.
Pretty cool. The Grammys are just a few days away. And if you go over to supertalk.fm and click that lifestyle button, you'll see, too, that the Grammy Museum, Mississippi, as you know, they're in Cleveland, is going to also host an action-packed week ahead of the award shows. So beginning Wednesday, the museum is going to be hosting a Grammy Trivia Night at Hey Joe's and Beer in Cleveland. Thursday night, they got a singer. Carla Thomas is going to be hosting a free education workshop at 10 before being part of a spotlight event at 7 p.m. that night. And then Friday, the museum is inviting children 12 and under to come out for Kids Rock the Carpet event from 6 to 8. And to wrap up the Grammys week there in Cleveland and get people ready for the big event, admission to the museum will be free on Sunday until 3 p.m. So lots to do in Cleveland or Clarksdale, wherever you may be. All eyes now, at least for Mississippi, should be on the Grammy